Good morning, everybody. How's it going? Well, we will be on the river soon, but this is something I wanted to do for over a week. We're back at Cobetts Lake, which is part of the Woking and Angling District Association. Gonna fish a swim I've not fished before, but it's next to my regular swim. And the plan is today, guys, I really like quiver tip fishing here and float fishing, but not today. Today we're going to set up some optonics, have a relaxing day, but hopefully not too relaxing. And the plan is to try get some of the larger bream out, hopefully one or two good tench, and maybe one or two, maybe big carp. So this is the swim. It's 20 minutes to 6 and it's already 19 degrees. We've had a lot of heat during the week. I can see there's an angler next to me on the right hand side. It's got a couple of rods out, so I'm going to have to be very quiet. But this is the swim that I'm looking at. So we'll see. I've just seen quite a nice swirl in front of his rods there. But I am tempted to go into the other swim. I don't want to disturb that angler because he's been here all night. And this other swim is just a bit further away from him. But I'll tell you something that takes my fancy a lot. And I've seen them when they're spawning. The carp have finished spawning now. But I really see, I do like these bays and those pads over there. Nice and easy to get a bait just off the edge of those pads and sit it out. The chance of getting a carp or a tench from there. So we might go back into this regular swim. Oh, this great crested grebe just popped up there. But it's overcast at the moment, which is good. I'm sure the sun will be out later. Let's get set up and get started. Just coming up 10 minutes to 8. Couple of little liners, but nothing else. But I'll put the left hand rod out towards the edge of the bay. I've seen a couple of splashes. I honestly thought it was going to be clear blue sky and hot like it was yesterday. It was 30 degrees yesterday, guys. It was roasting. But this morning, I mean, it's overcast. There's a very slight breeze. Conditions are really good, but I've never fished this lake using this kind of method before. So I'm kind of feeling my way in the dark a little bit. I think it's going to be quite a hard day, but the conditions are good. They are good. As I say, a couple of little liners. 10 minutes to 8, so got about 12 hours. The right hand rod is further out, but many subscribers and people at the club have often said fish the margins, which I normally do. So when I bring this right hand rod in, I'm going to fish the margins because it's actually deeper. It's about 5 or 6 foot, but as it goes further out, it shallows up. I suspect to about 3.5 foot. There were a lot of bream feeding this morning, and I'm sitting here thinking, I wish I had my quiver tip rod now because I would have had at least 1 or 2 out. But we're here, we're fishing. It's a lovely lake. It's nice and cool. It's about 20 degrees, which is perfect. I brought gallons of water with me, thinking it's going to be another hot roasting day. And when I left the house this morning, opened the front door, all I saw was this overcast weather and just thought, wow, what a difference. I think it's going to be hot tomorrow, but I don't work Mondays, so I can do some editing tomorrow. Might even have a fish to show for it. Made friends with a couple of magpies because I keep chucking them pieces of meat. But this is lovely. Really enjoying this. So, we'll see. We'll keep plodding on. Quarter to 12. Very, very quiet. There's an angler fishing next to me. He's not had anything. I think there was a few chaps night fishing. I don't think they got anything out. But the strange thing is, there's a lot of movement and a lot of fish moving around. I'm still casting into this little bay on the left hand side of me, and I keep hearing every now and then a reasonable sized splash. So there are fish in there. But I knew it was going to be a tricky day today. The more the day's going on, the more I'm thinking I wished I brought my quiver tip rod now, because I definitely would have had at least one or two bream out, maybe a tench. Chap next to me said there was a chap who had between a 7 and an 8 pound tench out of here. So yeah, the other thing is there's a lot of this blue-green algae that's formed on the top of the water. It hasn't stopped the fish moving around. Excuse me. But I thought it might have had something by now, even a bream. But it's a funny old water, this. It is a funny old water. I love it. I really do love it. And we are going to have at least, I think, one night session here, at least one, maybe 2 nights. Because even though we've had a few nice fish out of here, still haven't got its potential, but it's not an easy water. It isn't ultra difficult, but it's not easy. It's very, very moody. I think that's what makes it interesting. But the great thing is, it's just such a lovely place to be. It's just so nice. The magpie's sitting behind me again, waiting for some more meat. Looks a bit scraggy, poor old thing. Bit like me, really. Anyway, 11:45. I'll update you later. (1:30). Sun came out about 12 o'clock. I've managed to cast right up against the reeds on my left hand side at last. My casting is pretty rusty, but I'm there now. Almost up against the reeds, and I've seen 1 or 2 big splashes there. But the other thing is, there's a lot of green algae, but I saw a fish swirling around in front of me. Couldn't quite make out what it was, but it did look like a fin of a carp. So I'm fishing literally just off the edge of the platform. And I've just glugged in a halibut pellet and thrown just a few loose offerings around it as well. I'm really trying to get things in my favour. It's one of those days where you've just got to observe the water and keep trying different tactics, and if you see a carp that's within range, basically fish for it, just go for it. They are moving about, but they don't seem to be feeding. But I'm really sort of scratching my head, just doing everything I can to try and get one of these fish out. Right, 6:30. Gonna stick it out till, I'm gonna give it another hour. Gonna hair rig some corn. Can't do any worse, can we? It's got such a lovely smell. But again, I've got to fish the margins and just drop some corn around it, keep it simple. And we'll just see if anything happens. Catch a lot of fish on corn. I've had a lot of success with it. Not going to say we will tonight, but at the end of the day, what have we got to lose? Tin of corn. And this is kind of the point that I make. I'm not giving up. I mean, look at it. Excuse me. Yeah, just look at it. You can't give up in a place like this. If we blank, we blank. But it's just, this is my kind of place. It's a moody lake. It's not an easy water. But just look at that view. It's stunning. It's absolutely stunning. A fish would certainly be a bonus, but that's just the way it is. It's a place I love. I've had a majority of success from here, but there's still loads of potential. And I'm kind of glad I didn't fish the river, because being a Sunday, I'd like to go back on the Thames, but can you imagine what it's like today? Paddle boarders, boaters, runners, cyclists, dog walkers. No. Give me this any day. But we will get back on the Thames. I really want to go after those cracking roach. We're in. It's a bream on sweet corn. They do flap. We redeemed ourselves. Got ourselves a bream. We haven't blanked, guys. I'll get it out again. Another half hour sweet corn, you never know, might get another. Might not, but at least we haven't blanked. About 2.5, 3. But very welcome. Well, sun's setting right behind me now. Well, at least we had a fish. Saved by sweet corn. It was right in the margins. First time I caught a fish in the margins here. I know they're here, but it's the first time I've done that. But that one tin of corn, I think, saved the day. I wasn't going to open it, and I thought, as I said to you guys earlier, didn't I? We've got nothing to lose. So, but the tip of the rod, it wasn't a run. It was just constantly doing that. Didn't stop. Was doing it all the time. And I thought, well, just strike it gently, see what happens. It was a good solid jab, 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 jab. It wasn't like the small fish pecking at the halibut pellets. It was just a good thud, 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 thud all the time. So, yeah, I'm very grateful for that fish, and just thinking about using that corn as well. So I think, would you agree, I've just about redeemed myself. It's all good. It's all good. Right, guys, 7:30. So I'm going to give it 15 minutes and we're out of here. One more would be nice, but we've redeemed ourselves. It's been a very, very tough day. Enjoyable day. I hope you've enjoyed it, even though it's been a bit slow. Maybe you got something out of it. Well, that sweet corn certainly, I'm glad I opened that tin now. That was a last resort. But yeah, we'll be back again a little bit later in the year. I'm looking at the rivers next week, but I'm going to keep my eye on the weather, because if it's bright and sunny like this, certainly won't be fishing the rivers in bright sunshine on a hot day. So I'm going to have a little think about that. But we will come here probably early September, and we'll have a 1 or 2 night session. See if we get one of these big carp out. But just goes for me to say to you, thanks a lot for viewing, and hit that subscribe button and thumbs up. It helps the channel, and it helps me to help you. And thank you very much for all you subscribers, appreciate that. Also, big thank you to my friends in Japan. Hello. And yeah, I wish you all well. Take care of yourselves during the week. I don't work Monday, so I shall edit this. And we've actually got a fish on it as well. Can't be all bad, can it? If you're going out in hot weather, don't forget, take plenty of water with you. I brought loads, didn't need it, but you never know when you do. Don't go home dehydrated, whatever you do with you. Take care out there. See you soon on the bank.